Hey everyone, and welcome to a very quick build video on the Doctor in Dead by Daylight. So to begin with, let's go over his perks. The first perk we will be using is Hex Ruin. This is just a personal preference for me, and I just love to use it, and it works especially when on Doctor. Hex Ruin is when a survivor gets off a generator, it will automatically start regressing. And this is good for Doctor because you can chase people and give them the shock therapy through the wall, and that will get them off the generator, and that means the generator will start regressing. You do have to protect the ruin, but you can do that by using your left bumper or L1 ability, which is your big blast. And doing that will, if you do that near the ruin, then you can find people who are nearby to it and scare them off. Our second perk is going to be Barbecue and Chili. This is a very effective one, and it is when you hook a survivor, you will be able to see all other survivors' auras. So if you see people who are all on a generator, this works well with Ruin because you can go after that generator, scare them off it, keep them away from it, and it will regress it twice as quick. We also get bonus blood points from using this perk, which means we can level up our Doctor and our other characters quicker. And you can get plus 100% blood points, so you can get double the blood points, essentially. Our third perk, and the most important perk, is Whispers. Whispers has a 32-meter radius, so once you start hearing, or you see the icon light up, the Whispers perk, then you want to use your main ability, your left bumper or L1 ability again, your big shock blast. And essentially, when this lights up, if you use that, it has a radius where it will guarantee to hit someone as soon as it lights up. So the Doctor's perks, like his ability, and the Whispers perk work very well together. They are both very effective together, and it is a must-use perk if you're playing Doctor. The last perk we're going to use is Nurse's Calling. This is just a personal preference for me, and I just enjoy using this one mostly. This one is just for if we have people who are injured, we can see them through walls, but this is just a personal preference perk. You can put anything you want here. You could put Predator if you're new to the game. You could put essentially any perk, NOED, entirely up to you, but this is just a personal preference. I prefer to use Nurse's Calling. Next is add-ons. So the add-ons I'm going to talk about will both be class 2, just because these are sort of easy ones to get, and they're quite common to get. You can always use the upgraded versions of these, but I'm just going to go over the class 2 ones I like to use, because I have a big inventory of them. So the first one I like to use is Calm class 2, which moderately increases your terror radius while Static Blast is ready. And it also decreases your terror radius while Static Blast is on cooldown. It also, the main reason why we use it is for the next two things it does. Which is Madness 2, causes survivors to hear a distant terror radius, and Madness 3 also causes them to hear a terror radius, which helps us be able to sneak up on them using our Whispers and use our Static Blast, which is very helpful. The next one I like to use is called Order. This one moderately decreases the cooldown of Static Blast. It also adds broken pallets may appear to be replaced with illusionary pallets, which is good for chasing people down and mind gaming. And it says a new pallet will be generated every 20 seconds to a random location. So this is just good for general catching off survivors and everything like that. There is another add-on which increases your Static Blast radius. And all these add-ons are just personal preference, but these are the two I highly recommend.